So we are discussing about the HANA administration part. In the HANA administration, some introduction topics we are discussing out what is HANA. HANA is a in-memory column-oriented columnar database. So these three words everybody should remember. In-memory column-oriented columnar database. It has only columns to store the all the business data and everything. So business data will store only columns. Normally table means it will store the all the entries, all the means row store tables only here. But here entirely it's different. It's a column store tables here. It has only columns and columnar way it will store the data here. So while fetching the records, while fetching the data, it has very fast here, right? So that is the reason everybody will use the HANA, especially it is the in-memory concept. It is the speed wise, it is very speed to grab the data from the HANA database and table level. So that is the reason most of the customers will use the HANA database with the larger customers here. So HANA, high performance analytical appliance here. So also we discussed about the HANA 1.0, 2.0 and platform editions and all those things. What is the OS recommendations and softwares, what are the softwares we required, what are the hardware requirements we required, and also the editions of the HANA and these things we discussed. So today, so we'll discuss about the how to log into the Linux operating system. That is the first point. And also some of the Linux commands, everybody should know about the some of the Linux commands here, right? So Linux commands. Why? Because without these commands, you cannot operate the Linux operating systems here, right? So first thing here, you need to so open your gem server here, right? Just click on there is a putty icon here. Open the putty, right? Putty is the tool to log into the Linux operating systems. Okay, Putty is the tool. We will open this in the Linux operating system here, right? Putty. Putty is the one of the open source tool. So this tool, this is a small tool desktop. So we can use this tool to log into the Linux operating systems here. So if someone asks you how will you log into the Linux operating system means through Putty, right? So here you need to type the your details means your host details here. Our host details is like a KPS4 HANA is the host name, right? Just click on the open button. Just type the host name and open. So it is asking the user ID and password. It is asking the user ID and password here. So here you need to enter the so here you need to enter it's a black screen. Putty is the Linux is it's a black box. Everything is the black. So only thing is we need to enter the password here. So root, we will give the root, you will get the root access here, right? Root is the super user access here. Then the password is the common password. If you want, I can share it again. So just you can enter the password. While entering the password, so it won't type it here. Why? Because it's a black box. So it won't type it here. You have to continuously enter it. Click on the next button. It will navigate it here. It will navigate it here. So now you connected to the your putty, like your Linux system here. Your Linux system. How we will connect to the Windows operating system. Here you connected to the Linux operating system. Linux operating system you connected here, right? That is what it's happened here. So now let's see the Linux commands. You have checked it here. The next point is here. So then how can we operate it here? Sir, Windows level we are aware of to check the file system free space. If you go to this PC, then you will get the file system, how much space we have free and what is the space. And if you want to create the folder, we can right click and we can just create the folder. We can delete it, whatever we want, we can do it here. But this is not the Linux operate. This is the Linux operating system. Then where is my mouse? Left click, right click and work. It won't work anything here, right? So everything commands you have to type it here. So Here, you need to practice some of the Linux commands here to get familiarized. Okay. So here, so it's not the so difficult here. It's a very easy. You see here. So once you log into the Linux box here, just type the host name. First of all, host name to check the what is your operating system name, right? Then just type the date. So current date and when information will be displayed here, which time zone and everything here. So users, right? Type how many users are connected. Total 5 users are connected. Normally, if you want to check all those things, we will see the date here. We will see the language here. We will see the how many users are connected. If you go to the task manager, we will see the what is the CPU utilization, what is the memory utilization, all the information we will see it from here, right? So we will see the all the information we can see it from here. How many users are connected, all the information we can see it from here, right? So that is the main thing here. But here no taskbar, nothing, only commands we have to type it. That's why Linux is the very best one, which means so the cyber attacks we can it's not possible to break the Linux firewalls, Windows firewalls. So it's a weak. Maybe someone can they can hack it, but Linux firewalls they cannot. No one cannot break. So most of the customers will prefer the Linux operating systems only. Why? Because safe side and security wise it's a very good features here, right? So here KPS4 HANA is our host name, number of users. Suppose like if you type that free -g, small letters, G means in the GB is how much free memory you have, total how many used, how many free, how many, so available how many, you will get all the information. So total our RAM size is the 28 GB, in that 2 GB are used. So here availability is the 26 GB is there here. Swap 0. So that is the free-g. Suppose like if you type the M, free-m. So if you type the free-k, KBs, if you type the free-b, bytes. So means multiple ways. Multiple ways we can get the how much RAM size you are using here. Right? Everything will be the small letters here. Okay. So then suppose like memory size, you got it free-g, free-m, users, date, host name here. Suppose like if you type the uptime means since when onwards your system is up. Since up last 1 day onwards, our system is up. 5 users are logged in. The load average, this is the load average. So this is the one here. All right. So suppose if you type the df-h, this is the one of the important command. df-h, display file systems. df-h means display file systems here. So this PC, when you go to the Windows level, this PC, how your file system, C drive, D drive, how much free space is there? Yeah, you whatever the list of file systems you have in the HANA, all will be displayed here. These are the file systems. Normally, the file system is the Linux word. The disk information is like a Windows word here. In the Windows wording, we will call it as the disk and file systems here. In the file systems, we have the size of the file systems, used size, availability size, the use percentage, all the information we have here. All the information we have here. It's mounted and all the information here, right? And also here you have the so how much size you have here total, then how much it is used, how much is the availability size, then what is the use percentage, 98% is used here, right? So which means only 2%, which means so 6.5 GB only free here, right? 6.5 GB only free here. So here DF of Natch. Suppose if you want to go to the any one of the file system here, then you need to use the CD space slash USR SAP. Suppose if you want to go to the USR SAP, then you will go to the CD. CD means change directory. Change directory means if you want to navigate from one file, so if you want to jump into the other file system, CD space USR SAP, you will navigate to the right one. Then ls space -ltr. Then you will see the list of databases, list of file systems which are installed here. It will give you the information, right? So here, suppose if you want to delete something here, then rm command, rm, right? So it is a small file, text file, just rm. So then this text file, just to give the text file here, that will be removed here, right? You see here now ls-ltr means, ls means listing the, so inside of usr sap, what are the things are there, what are the folders and subfolders are there. If it is a windows, we know if you double click it we will get it out, if you double click it we will get it out, we will double click it we will get the many folders, subfolders here. That is a windows. But here ls-ltr, ls means listing the what are the files and folders are exist under usr sap. So now there is no here. Now suppose if you want to remove the folder name, then rm minus rf. Okay, rf, recursive force, right? Rm minus rm. Oh, just file name rm. If it is the rm minus rf, so then you can see you can delete the few of the things here. Suppose like this one you want to delete, this one you want to delete, this one you want to delete it. Not sure why people are installed these many things here. This thing you can delete it. This thing you can delete it. This thing also you can delete it. This thing also you can delete it. Right? So enter. Then see space, and when you go to the here, you see, so almost everything got deleted here. Then when you get the df-h here, see still 96 percentage, which means we got the 96 percentage. Previously we have the, so 98 percentage, 6 GB free, now 12 GB got free here, which means space got free here, right? So this way we can so check it out here. Suppose we want to go to the another drive, cd slash hana, so data, right? Then ls-ltr. Then you see here also there is a, so if you want to delete something here, rm minus rf, rm minus rf commands you have to use it here. Rm minus rf commands you need to use it here clearly. Rm minus rf commands, so you have to use it here. So folder, then you can able to delete the, so r, so you can able to delete the all the files and everything here, right? Same as like log folder, slash and log folder, ls-ltr. Something wrong, then command will not be executed here, right? Something wrong, your command will not be executed here. That is the main thing here, right? So just double click it and right click, double click and right click, double click and right click. That's it, right? So then rm minus rf, right? 74 GB got free space. So now you got it, right? Rm minus rf, what it will do? It will delete the files and folders commands, right? ls-ltr, which means ls means listing. See, if you use the just as ls, so just only it's just giving the information here. But if you use the ls-ltr, LTR means ascending order, descending order wise. That's why we will use the hyphen LTR, which means, so it's a order wise it will be displayed. Means when it was created, when it was modified, all the information will be displayed here, right? So that is the main information here, right? So in case if you want to create the file, or if you want to delete, you want to create the file, then what you can do, cd slash temp. Suppose if you want to go to the temp, you can go to the temp directory. Suppose if you want to create the small file or anything here, right? So here we need to use the touch, touch, touch space, so file name. Okay, touch space the file name here. Then here the file got created here. You can see the file got created. Sir, how can I name, how can I remember which one is the file, which one is the folder here, directory, right? So the file, the directory, in front of the directory always it should be the d means directory. So this is the read, write, execute, read, write, execute, read, write, and execute permissions here. So here in front of the, in front of this line, there is no, nothing is there here, which means this is the file. Sir, how can I know? Why? Because here, if you see our Windows level, so we know. what is file, what is directory. If the symbol is there, this is the directory. If the symbol is there, this is the file, right? So that is the folder, this is the directory here, right? That we know. So but here also, how can I know? But there is no symbol, everything we have to operate it here. Then in this case, what we have to do, so just in front of the, anything, if D is there, that is the directory. If nothing is there, that is the file. Okay, that is the blind. So you created the one file using the touch command, touch, touch command to create the file here, right? Suppose if you want to create the folder, then mkdir, so Ravi. Then you can just see Ravi folder got created. D is the directory got created, right? So I want to move this file to this directory. Then mv command, move means mv space, file name space, and the target location you need to give it here. Then the file got moved to the, so this Ravi. Then cd means change directory to the Ravi user. Then ls-ltr, then you see the Ravi file is moved to the here. Previously, this is the outside of the Ravi folder. Now it's inside of the Ravi folder here, which means you have moved here. You have moved here, mv command. So same mv command, we can use it here. Then we can rename it also Ravi1. Ravi1 here, right? So why these commands are we are discussing here? As a basis consultant, you should be aware of, you should be, should know about some of the commands here to operate day-to-day operations and everything here. So you need to check the file system level free space, memory. Sometimes they may ask you to create the folders and files. So that's why we have to use the move, delete something, we have to use it. So that is the reason we should know about the something Linux commands and everything to operate the Linux operating systems and everything here, right? So Ravi1 you created here, right? So means you renamed, you moved rm, remove, move command, cp copy. So right, so cd, so move. So some commands we can use it here, right? Cp means copy. So suppose I want to copy this file Ravi1. So same file I want to create like a, so Ravi2 I want to create it here. Then copy command, which means you are not moving, you are copying. The same file will be there. You are using the same file, you are copying the Ravi1. Sir, just empty file you created, I want to insert the records. I want to insert the some data inside of the Ravi1 file here. Then how can I do that one? Right? This is the some of the important command here. VI editor command. So which means go to VI space the file name, which file you want to insert the record, right? Just file name and enter, right? It's created in the VI editor here. Then you need to just press I for insert, right? I for insert here. Then you can type it here. Whatever you want to type it here. So in the file name, just you can type the all the information here. All the information you can type it here. All the information you can type it here. So suppose like I want to type this one. So I type it here. Just okay. So then you can see here. I want here, save it here. Save it means escape colon. So just type escape here, colon. See here. Here you will get the action here. Then W, Q, exclamatory. So W means here save and quit. So just P means just quit only here. Enter it here. Your file got saved here. You see there is some entries here. 116 entries here in this file. Right? Suppose if you want to delete something here, then VI editor, I for insert, then delete it here, delete the lines, whatever you want to delete. But because sometimes during the script creations and everything, so we may have to delete the some entries here. We may have to delete the entries and everything here. So that time we have to use these entries, then escape, the insert will gone, colon, WQ, exclamatory, which means save, quit, right? So here, see again, the records are reduced here. Here is 116, and here the entries got reduced here, right? So that is the one. Suppose you want to open, you want to read that file, just you can use that more command and the file name here. You can see or cat command, you can see the file name. More or cat is used to view the contents of the file. More means if the big file one by one, you can read it. With the small file, you can read it one by one here. Right? Suppose uh, I want only last three lines only. Then tail command. Tail means last. Then hyphen. So often last three lines only. Then three. Then this one. Only last three lines will be displayed here. I want last five lines data only. I want to read it here, right? Then it will be display the last six lines data. So that is the commands tail command. So I don't want to read entire file name. Just I want to last three lines. What will be there? Then in this case you can use that command here. Okay, that command we can use it here, right? So that is the way we can we can check the Linux commands here. It's very simple. Just if you one time if you practice it, that is very simple, the Linux command. Why? Because these are very important to operate the HANA databases. Why? Because HANA we can only install on the Linux operating systems only, right? That is the main thing here. Here, if you want to restart it, then just you can use the reboot command. Okay, reboot command, right? It will be reboot the operating system. Windows level, we can go to the here and here, just power off and restart, shut down this one. But here, just reboot. If you want to power off, just power off, right? Your VM will be down. Restart, it will be rebooted here. Okay, so that is the more command, cat command, tail command. It is the one here, right? So then apart from that, VI editor to view the files. Suppose like if you go to the VI editor, this is very important. VI editor, then here you can just type the whatever you required, just type it here. Whatever you required, I for insert, just you can insert the records, whatever you required insert the records, right? So then escape. So the insert will go away, right? Then colon, only queued and exclamatory, it will quit without saving. If you put the W in front of the Q, W means save here. If you put the W, save and quit. Only quit, only it will quit it out. Means whatever the data you entered, it is gone. So nothing is saved here, right? So if you want to rename, we can RM move command, copy CP command, right? So, and one more thing is the permissions. Permissions here. So here the permission side, we will use the chmod command. Chmod, chmod. There are the permissions here, either like 777 or 655. This normally we will give the 655 or 655 means some less permissions to the this file. You see here, these are the permissions. Read, write, read means owner, group, others. So now see, read, write, read, execute means execute, then execute button, execute. The permissions got changed here, right? Suppose if you do the chmod 777, full permissions to everybody. Then so full permissions to the everybody here, full permission to the everyone here, right? So then in this case, if you see now, this is the full one, read, write, execute, and everything we have here, right? That is the main thing here, read, write, and all those things we have here, right? You want to delete RM command, but RM is the very dangerous command. It will delete everything. Once you delete it, it is deleted only. But here in Windows level, if it is deleted, it will be there in the recycle bin, right? You can recover it again, right? But here it's not like that here in the Windows or Linux commands, right? Here you cannot open any browsers, right? Only command prompt, you need to operate everything here, right? So here, if you want to check the top command, CPU utilization and memory utilization here, just you can use the top command. Then it will be display the what is causing the issue, how much memory, what is the applications are running, user load, all the information will be displayed here. So currently it's a 0, 0. So nothing. Why? Because so see here, so only SAP start process. So some of the things are running here. CPU utilization is using here, right? So which is running. To come out of the screen, just click on the Control C. Control C cancel. In the Windows level, Control C is the copy, right? Here, Control C is the cancel. If you keep on Control C, Control C, Control C, that is the copy. So cancel here, cancel button, right? That will be cancelled here. So if you use the clear command, that will be clear. Clear means the screen will be cleared here. Suppose if you want to change the ownership, high level command as in chmod and chon. Chon. Chon is for changing the ownership. Suppose I want to change the ownership of this file to now currently user is the root and group is the root here. This is the permissions. Chmod. This is the ownership changes. Means this file is owned by the root user. Other users want to change it, they cannot change it. Why? Because this file is owned by the this file is owned by the root user only. Suppose other than any root user if trying to access this file, they may face the issues here. They may face the issues here. Suppose example, if I see with another user, no, my user is not there. So here njpadm as admin user actually this one. So here we want to edit something here. This is owned by this one. If you want to edit something, delete. So warning, changing the file only read only mode here. So which means you cannot delete here. You cannot delete anything here. So Control C, WQ, save it here. You cannot delete. Why you cannot delete or you cannot write anything here? Because of I don't have the permission. My user don't have the permission. You may face the errors, right? So that is the reason here, right? So but if you want to suppose like let's try to rename this one as well here, right? So move this file to then. So permission denied, which means so this file is owned by the root user. Now what I will do, I will go back and so I will chmod chon chon. So njpadm then SAP SE. So is the group enter this file ownership got changed now. This file ownership got changed now. Now previously root and root, yeah, root and njp. Now with root user, whatever you want, you can do with this file. Why? Because you are the owner of the you are the owner here. Then you are the owner. See if you don't so clearly slowly you need to type it. Otherwise now you are the owner. Now you can able to write it anything you can do it here, right? You can delete it, you can do anything. Control C and colon WQ exclamation it got saved. So why previously we got error, now why we got error? Because of the permissions issue and everything here, right? So ch mode is for the permission, chon is for the changing the group and ownership of the files and folders here, right? So that is the main thing here. So here cd slash media. In the media folder we have the data. In the media folder we have the HANA database is there. Media folder we have the HANA database is there here. So HANA database is there further to perform the HANA installations and everything here, right? That we can do it on the so Monday onwards, HANA administration will start. That is the main activity. So main classes, main installations and everything will start. So don't miss this HANA administration. It's a very, very important. Okay. So meanwhile, you can just weekend to get the familiarize on the Linux operating system side and everything here. Some commands. I will share the documents, the Linux related commands related documents. Just you can practice it. There are the 10 to 15 commands. If you practice it, that is well enough to operate the Linux operating system, and you can also get the familiarize in the ANA installations and ANA OS level activities and everything here. So that's why we discussed about the Linux commands here, few important commands. Okay, so that you can practice for this weekend, this week today, and Monday you will get perfect. Then you can understand the HANA installations, other administration activities. Okay. Okay, guys, any questions? Anyone? I think no. Thank you so much. We'll talk on Monday then.
Hi, sir. Good morning.